Hello.
And
How was work?
oh, busy.
Yeah, legs still hurt?
Yeah, but not as bad as they were before. But now they're just kind of grumbling instead of like, actively murderous, so that's nice.
Simply divine, impeccably fine.
Oh.
Gorgeous design, notably kind. Signs! You've broken 3 signs. How could you be so cruel?
Oh
If you break 100, he pulls up the start screen to make it look like he reset your game, and then gives you the a ring to show that you've broken 100 signs.
no! God. Who would have thought there could be 100 signs in the Zelda game?
Well, they respawn.
Oh, well, Zelda. Wait, oh, look at you!
Little bouncy feather. Boing, boing, boing.
Okay, I love that a feather does that, because, dear lord, it's like Dumbo.
You feel as light as a feather. Yes.
It's like Dumbo. Doesn't Dumbo need to hold his little magic feather in his,
Yep.
this thing so he can believe that he fly?
Yep.
That... Oh no. It's like the, oh, hello, was there a bird?
That was ore.
Oh. It almost seems like the game is trying to keep you from breaking it. Be like, no.
Well, once you get the level 2 sword, you can just smash them normally. But unfortunately, in this game, you can only break pots and things when you have the level 2 sword.
Just, are you going to get the ring? Are we just gonna spend like the next 5 minutes with you yeeting the sign around 97 more times?
Yes, you can go get dressed. I will just be destroying signs.
Okay. Alright, good luck, have fun. Don't get killed by an angry sign, because
I will try.
that would be your luck, really.
The power of sign destruction. Yes.
How are you gonna know when you hit 100? You're gonna have to go back to the guy and see, hey.
Yep. How many have I destroyed so far?
Oh, boy, he's gonna be so mad at you.
Yeah. He's gonna be even madder when I realize I'm throwing some of them into the lava. Also, this kingdom must have some of the most efficient repair creatures ever if they can repair these signs so quickly that the moment I leave and come back, there immediately is another sign. That or that one sign guy is just running out, frantically replacing it, and then trying to relax, only to see me smash it again. And he's like,
Oh my gosh, I have to admit, I'm not sure what's funnier. The fact that there's like the idea that there's like a specific hole that the spawns respawn from, or that there's this tiny little like sign fairy who keeps replacing the one and is slowly becoming your arch nemesis. forget Ganondorf or Onyx in this game,
or Flower Blight Ganon.
or Flower Blight Ganon, or literally anybody. This is the true hell. This is an arch nemesis to rival the Cuckoos.
Yeah, which I already had pissed off once, so...
Yeah, congratulations.
When I was a kid, I didn't realize that they were invincible, so I kept trying to kill them only to keep getting killed by the Revenge Squad.
Yeah.
Hey, the game never actually explained why I couldn't kill the chickens.
Honestly, I don't think you can ever... Can you kill any Cuckoos in any Zelda game?
Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, if you throw them into lava, that officially is the closest you can get, because they will despawn.
Alright, that is fair. But yeah.
It is the only time you can technically kill a cuckoo without summoning the Revenge Squad.
Yeah, and honestly, I think the only game where you can attack one without actually getting murdered is probably in Twilight Princess.
Yes.
In that case, you get to possess the chicken instead. Which is pretty cool, but also very weird.
And is never explained properly.
And, well, yeah. I mean, you can't even explain it with like any sort of like animal possession because Link doesn't possess any other animals. He can talk to them, but in his wolf form, but he can't. Like, that is weird. Although I have to admit, I never actually tried it.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I didn't. I feel like my sister did it before, but I cannot remember what it's like because there's a part of me that would just love to see what happens if you take the chicken. Oh no, we did try it. But what I want to see happen is if you actually take the chicken over by Link, will Link like make eye contact with the chicken, or is he gonna be kind of in a trance the way he is in Wind Waker when you're going someone with the command melody and he's just like
Yeah, he's doing the weird thing. Don't hurt yourself.
Jesus Christ. Okay, note to self. No more slight crouching for a couple more days.
Okay, I'm gonna go check how many signs I broke first before you get up. So
Okay.
just relax a second, and we'll go check on Sign Man to see how badly I pissed him off.
Yeah. For those of you who may be wondering, which is probably nobody, but still. 76. Oh gosh. You don't quit. This is not just normal Angel clumsiness. Angel went paddleboarding and kayaking with her parents the other day, and it was my second time doing the paddleboard. I wanted to try it, and I actually managed to stand up for the first time. I stood up 3 times and did not fall in once. I occasionally had to drop down because I was losing my balance, but I was very sure that I was going to fall into the lake, and so was my mom, and probably my dad was too, although he didn't actively say it. So, did you just get injured by the side?
No.
Oh, okay. I was very impressed with myself. However, the next day my legs were extremely unimpressed with me, and they have made their displeasure known. Because paddleboarding uses different muscles than you may expect. So it's all up in the it's not your hamstring, is it your quads?
I don't
In the
know.
front of your legs? Oh, it's the muscles in the front of your thighs for me. And yeah. So they're slightly more aggressively painful today than they were yesterday, which is nice, but also not saying much. But when I was doing the impression, I kind of got into a position that made my one leg very angry and just dying. Also, I am wondering if that guy said he was like 76, something terrible will happen if you don't quit. It almost sounded like he was trying to rhyme, and I wonder if they have a specific message for like each number that they created just in case.
I think it's like every 10, his like message changes slightly.
That is something you have to admit though. That is still quite a bit of programming for a very small thing that happened here.
Yeah. Well, they also programmed each square on the overworld to have 4 different layouts depending on the season.
True, but that's more of like a story gameplay mechanic. This is a tiny little like,
Yeah.
this is just like a tiny little side thing. You don't have to talk to this guy. Oh, here we go,
What are the 3 signs? I warned you, but now.
How could you be so cold? Prepare yourself. You'll pay.
When I was a kid, I did freak out for a minute because I thought that like my game had reset and I hadn't saved.
Surprise, you've learned your lesson now. No, you won't break any more signs. Take this ring to remind you of your mistake. On this Kid of the Phrase layer, can I tell you something? Is that honestly, it's like you've learned your lesson, yes. But my lesson is that I will still save before I talk to you, just in case, because that's exactly what you just did.
Yes, and nothing will happen if you break more signs.
Mm-hmm.
He won't make any mention of it either.
Wow, that would be really funny.
Yes, it would.
I also